Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dark Forest Farm in Stardew Valley, where nothing's going on today. It is a Tuesday though, and I do believe that's one of the Pilates days, which means that we're not really going to be able to... Oh, yeah. Guarding. No need to guard. Be defensive against the wife. Did you really just walk in a circle to get to there? Because you could just walk like straight to right there. Oh, hello, Robin. 1 week from today, the fair. Oh, that's right. The fair has come upon us. And how much do we have? 3, 6. We need one more of something. We'll throw the truffle oil in here. I only want gold star stuff, so stuff like truffle oil is not gonna cut it. Actually, let's drink the coffee. No, do not eat the bok choy. There we go. And all of that, and all of that. And all of that, and that. Okay. That will need to get seeded. Anything down there? Nope. Okay. Let's head over this way. Nothing with the vineyards. But let's get the animals. Bucket and shears. Let's get down to the bucket. Chatina. That's air. Yes. No! Oh. Not Frones. How did I rename her? How did I rename... Okay, I guess it's now Frones. You have no fur right now. Okay, no, I'm confused. How? Okay, there we go. Frone. Somehow it's weird because you don't actually click on the name, it seems like. So that must be a mistake or something. So, ooh, our demon chicken is grown up. Let's see if we have a demon egg. We only got 1 milk today? Ooh. We do. We have a void egg. Well, we'll see what that turns into. If it turns into normal mayonnaise, because I can't remember. So it might be normal mayonnaise, or it might be void mayonnaise, I guess it would be. So, oh, the bushes are grown back. Epic level berries. We do have the wheat here that needs to be harvested as well. Ooh, that was dangerous planting it right next to there. These are ready to be... The artichoke are ready to be harvested as well. All of these need to be seeded too, unfortunately, so that's going to take up some time. And our coffee has worn off. I do not feel the speed within me any further. Grab that, grab that. Put these actually down here. And let's start seeding. Actually, no, that's gonna fill up and we want a space open for the seeds. But we do want at least all of these, I think, in there because we need 32. And yeah, that didn't even get half, so. Well, it got a little more than half. So we leave one not. Oh, and I didn't even load them all up. But yeah, that should be 32 right there. So. And a little more then, even. Down to 32. Okay, throw this down here. Because of this, our inventory is actually getting really full. Let's get the artichokes up here. We need 24 artichoke. So I do not believe 8 will do it. So we will throw these up here as well and seed them as well. Although that might do it, depending on our luck. Well, that's pretty good because it's more than double on that one. We got an ancient seed, but unfortunately that just fills our inventory even more, and we're going to have troubles if we don't start emptying it here soon. You know what? I can plant the bok choy real quick. Let's do that. That'll give us some space in our inventory. And there we go. Let's head back down. Just so we can see how much we have. Ah, very nice. Spot on. But I want one more done because I want an extra in here. But let's get the wheat going. Again, we want 24. So... or do we have extra wheat? Oh wait, that's right, wheat's in this one. Not necessarily, but we'll throw that one in anyways. 5 from 2, that's pretty good actually. Ooh, but not quite the 24 we needed. So I'm gonna throw one more just in case. Yeah, I need one more. Actually, we'll throw 2 more. Which is making today take a long time. Yes. 26. Okay, that'll work. A few extras, never bad. Let's head over and plant them. Yeah. Just around. There we go. And then the artichoke. The art of choke. That makes it sound a lot more ominous. Oh, that's right. We had extra. We did not want to carry all the extra, though. You. In there. And that's just to kind of have it spot inside the thing. So, nothing is ready, so the normal variants with these. Oh, we did have the ancient seed too, dang it. Let's go and sell, because that means I have to go back down to the seed box and drop those off. Oh, that's right, we wanted to drop off the epic berries too. Okay. Well, we're gonna be running around a little bit today. Okay, a large milk and a void egg. We'll see what those turn in, or what the void egg turns into. But no, that's right. The ancient seed goes over here because it takes a very long time for them to grow. That's right. And into here to throw that in there. And then we need our Iridium to upgrade our pick. No, not that Iridium. This one. Yeah. And we should have the money. So let's head over to Clint's. More berry bushes. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, wild plum. Nope, nope, do not eat wild blackberries. There they are. I thought I saw some wiggling in the corner of my eye. Yeah. Big business tends to put small business out of business. And that's why I don't think that a free economy is necessarily completely good, because well, if you look at it, once one business gets a foothold of power over all of the others, it kind of goes downhill from there. Wait, why did I come out here? I didn't want to come out here. I wanted to go to the minecart, which was up there, but I took a ride to out here instead. Okay, oopsies. Now let's hurry up because Clint's about to close. And I did want to get this in today. No reason going into the Skull Caverns if I don't have my upgraded pick. Because that'll get us through the Skull Caverns that much faster. Let's go to town. We're going to town. But we'll actually process all the geodes first real quick too. And barite. Some gold. Is that lead? Bixite. Bixite? Yeah, bixite. A lot of coal though. Some granite. You shouldn't take it for granite. The Iridium pick. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Okay, well, we have a couple things. Let's head back to the farm because there's not much else we could do. Yeah. We'll actually pick this now and sell it. Because though that's epic level, it's not necessarily a lot of health and such. Or at least not enough to be worth it. We keep all the others. There's 3 bushes up here. Excuse me. Frog got in my throat for a second. Yeah, we'll throw these up here. And these will go into the storage chest to await the... No, wait. I saw that. Just barely out of the corner of my eye. That way we would have had to go out and do that again, so might as well cut the time. So we'll see if that actually becomes a better quality wine. If it's not a better quality wine, it doesn't matter. And there we are. And plant a new one. Maybe we'll go fishing. We haven't gone fishing for a while. Let's check the trees real quick first, though. Ooh, yeah, you need to be cut down because I don't want any more pines down here. I need to either build another layer or something out here because really lightning. Irritating the crud out of me. Yeah, those aren't farmable yet. More berries. Well, I'll grab these, I guess. I've pretty much all but given up on catching that red snapper. And the walleye and such. I need to try to be out here when the lady is out here to try to get the, to see if she has it on her persons. No, I do want this. Nope, I do want it. Hey, come back here. You're not allowed to be ornery just because I got the chest. Ah, the smallmouth bass. We can, start collecting those. And hiya. Because they're easy to catch, I could also get a trap bobber and just mindlessly sit here and catch them. So, that could be a thing. But that does not make for very intriguing videos, though. And I do want to try to at least have some talking point while I do something as slow-paced as, say, fishing. But I just don't have a lot of talking points. Oh, wait, I was on about the free market. The real issue is, and I think this is why franchises are better than corporations, even though franchises have corporations guiding them, is that when you have a franchise, so let's start with the franchise and why I think it's good. You have a person typically from the area who owns that store. And that one person may own a couple stores from a couple different franchises. The idea, though, is it's a person who is local. And yeah, they have to pay a percentage to the corporation of what they make. But it's typically a percentage. It's not a number that is variable. Like, I'm not sure if we could reach that. We should try, though. Okay, I'll run around there in a second. But with a corporation, they can look at a store's profit and be like, yeah, anything extra or any net you get, we want. Oh, really? Really? Those bubbles disappeared right as I got around. But yeah, a corporation, any of the stores that make money, they can just be like, yeah, I see that you've netted this much. We're taking it. So anything that the store nets is essentially gone from the local economy. And so I don't believe that's very good on the macro scale, just because you're... Oh, I guess I'd have to explain that too now. Anyways, so basically you can think of the economies like bubbles. You have air pumping in and out of every bubble, and you can kind of think of the world as a bubble, then each country as a bubble inside that bubble, and then say each state inside the US as a bubble inside of that bubble, and so on until you get down to like families, which is, well, I guess the individual is the smallest bubble, but the idea being is that, so you're taking from the local area bubble, right? A franchise stays more the local area bubble stays more inflated with a franchise than it does with a corporate-owned store. Because the owner of the franchise is keeping a larger percentage of that, and that franchise owner should be local. So if it's not, then I would have to argue that they give up the franchise or sell the franchise to someone local. That's just my concept of it. If you're going to own something, you should live there, you know? None of this kind of outsourcing idea where, oh, hello, berries. You have work that's being done that makes you money from elsewhere, because that takes from other economies. Like, take India, for example. We lose a lot of jobs out here, and they lose a lot of their money because, they're getting paid. Do you think that, well, actually, no, because the service actually generates money with little loss. So never mind, they're actually making just money. So India's kind of taking our money because we decided to outsource it out there. And not to say that India's bad. I'm more making the point that our bubble is getting deflated because some people thought it would be better if we poured money into another country because the work is cheaper out there, kind of thing. So that's where I really am trying to point it at. But anywho, that's my little rant on the economy. Be good, be bad. Just all the cogs moving in said way, I think, is a little weird in... Ooh. Void mayonnaise. We'll see how much that sells for, but that's awesome. Anywho, but we'll see. But anyways, that's my idea on the economy, so. Anywho, that there just needs to be some sort of regulations that keeps local or businesses local to some degree. Even if guided by corporations, it doesn't matter how they're guided. It's the fact that they're locally owned kind of thing. So, indeed. Actually, we should have a void mayonnaise for the festival. We're gonna save the next void mayonnaise we get to put in the festival. This is what we're going to do. Throw those in there. That in there. We have a lot of coal now, which I am happy about. I forgot to throw the fish in there. Anything ready for harvest? None of the corn, none of the vines, and none of the flowers. So, that's good. We'll head over here. Say hello to the demon chickadoo. Actually, let's grab the bucket and shears. Cha has no milk. Chatina does, though. You have no wool right now. We'll collect that. No. I know he doesn't produce... She doesn't produce wool. So... No, you... They produce leather, though, but we're not going to go there on how you collect that. Frone has no... Why don't they have any milk? They have plenty of food. It's not like they're starving to death. Duckadoo. We actually need to... We can't cover that up. Oh, did I say hello to the rabbit? I did. Noki. Noki the rabbit. Noki must be very low-key. We got a duck egg. We got some wool. Okay, so we just get wool from the rabbit. It might not be as consistent, and that's why, maybe? Because I would think it would be better just to keep a rabbit than a sheep. Ooh, and we got 2 truffles, too. Oh, boy. We have a lot of good stuff to throw into the machine today. I keep forgetting. I actually did make this build this pathway out. I can go up that way if I need to. And nothing is actually grown in today. So, pretty slow day. No. Can I dig it up? I can. I need to replace that. Let's head up. And I saw more. Oh no, yeah, we have stuff that goes in there. Those 2. We can go to the community center and throw in the maki roll. Not a lot of eggs. Or, I mean, not a lot of milk, but tons of eggs. Maybe we'll have truffle oil, too. Maybe duck mayonnaise. And void mayonnaise. Just get the full spectrum there. And that goes in there. That goes in there. And I do need to make a weaver to start getting those processed. Or spinner, should I say. Not a weaver. Not a loom. I need a other thing. Yeah, let's head to the community center to turn in the maki roll. And we will take a look at what else is actually there that we need. I know we need the duck feather. Maybe we'll go fishing in the ocean too. Maybe just randomly we'll catch the red snapper. Berry bushes everywhere. Changes, but chef's bundle. And that should be it for that. We get friendship when we finish this. Oh, friendship. I just love it. It's so good. It's friendship. Not to make fun of it, but it's just... I think it should say relationship, because friendship is a type of relationship, so... Oh, hello, Junimo. Okay, let's head to the ocean. Maybe we'll catch a red snapper. I know we tried earlier and didn't get anything in terms of red snappers. We do need more bait, though, so we can go and buy some more of that as well. Maybe just get up to the... How many ever is the max? Oh, really? We lost a berry because it fell in the water? Oh, well. Hopefully Willy is in his place. Yeah, I'll grab these as well because it's another oyster. Oh, that's considered a fish. Well, we are going to check the beach then for other oysters. Are you considered a fish? You are. Oh, we don't even need to go fishing. This is amazing. And they're epic level fish, which doesn't really do anything for me. Are sea urchins considered? No, they're not, and neither would coral. So we're gonna toss the coral, but that is amazing. I totally forgot that some of those were considered fish. So that's an easy way to get fish. Just come out here and just, pick them up off the ground. Well, let's fish in Willy's favorite spot. Maybe we'll get some luck. So, anywho, what else shall we talk about? I don't know. Oh, there is something I do want to do, and that is make my own game. Maybe we'll go off on this tangent. Like how Mighty Number 9 was kind of a spiritual successor to Mega Man, even though it wasn't done quite as well. They were trying to put in their own stuff that was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad idea, but it kind of made the game feel a little weird because it was the idea that everybody can be saved, and though not a bad ideal to go for. And we need bait, actually. I almost forgot that. We'll just grab just a crap ton. And I haven't actually played it. I've seen a lot of playthrough, and it just seems kind of weird that it had this kind of charge attack to kind of quote-unquote save them. And like you could save anything, like right down to the little robots. Let's get a dressed spinner. Yeah, a dressed spinner. 2. Just buy one straight up. And it added this gameplay that made it a lot more difficult, but I don't think any deeper. Like, it was just this extra thing you had to do during the level to get 100% completion of the game kind of thing. To what it looked like, and it just... And, like, it went along with the story to a degree, but it was just kind of that. It just went along with the story. It didn't make the story any deeper, necessarily. So... But anyways, I talk about that because I want to kind of make a spiritual successor to the X series. The Mega Man X series. And I have 3 characters, and I have kind of these little story quirks, kind of similar, but they actually move the game a little bit. The idea being is that you can fight you can have 3 different fights against a boss. That there'll be something in every level that will enrage them. Like, because Mega Man, once you got a boss done to halfway, they kind of went in this enrage mode, and which was cool because it kicked up the fight. But I think it makes more sense that you either watch my language, you either irritated them like a lot, or you didn't, or you actually are trying to appeal to the more human side of the AI. That, yeah, there'll be the fact that they can actually feel. They're robots that have feelings, kind of thing. So the idea being is that depending on how you approach the level, and there will be actually several, it won't be like the normal Mega Man, there will be several paths through each level. And typically one path will denote one of the fights. Typically the rage mode is easier, but may have a few more enemies, because whatever triggers them, you have to injure or whatnot. One of the first bosses that it's just like the intro level with the boss is I already have the boss for it, Solar Beautifly, going along with the kind of X theme of the names. And she is the farming bot, where she maintains the farms in the lunar colony. So yeah, I have like all the story background, but anyways, the concept is that she has all these butterfly bots that help her do her task, and they are down one branch of the level, and it's the quickest path to get to her. And there's a couple more enemies, but it's not very difficult. The non-rage mode has a lot more bots and is a little longer, but you avoid all these little butterflies that you could hit. If you hit those butterflies, or enough of the butterflies, she enrages, and it doesn't only affect the boss fight. She actually, in the background, you'll see her drop from her little command center that's at the top of the dome, and actually laser beam the fields, and there'll be a big flash as the laser beam comes across the front of where you're in, because you're in one of the arms that hold up the dome, the glass of the dome. And as the beam comes across the front of that, there's going to be a flash, and the whole place will be on fire as it comes clear to see into it again, and she'll fly back up into her command center. And when you get to her, she's all rage mode because you're destroying her little bots, and she feels very deeply about these little bots because, you know, they're her workers. They're like her children kind of thing. And you just went off and started killing them. So, but anyways, so that's the rage mode. The kind of normal battle is kind of normal game. There's not much to talk about. Then there's kind of the appeal mode, where it's a very long path. Like, the level will definitely take you 2 to 3 times longer, but you avoid most of the bots. You go like a side path that whatnot. Maybe the mini boss will be off in that direction. That will become that will be like some sort of assistant to the main boss. But like I said, I don't have it all worked out yet. But while going through there will be more cutscenes, like chat cutscenes, where Gunther needs that. Okay, sorry. So wait. Just one more fish. Dear, he's inside me. But anyways, that there will be a lot more cutscenes, and you'll actually be able to kind of have your choose your response kind of thing, and based on how you respond, will determine whether the boss agrees and sides with you, like you show them the light of reason and that maybe something can be worked out, because all the bots are mainly rebelling because in the storyline it's like the third or fourth time the planet has been reduced to cinders and started getting rebuilt. So oh, it just closed too. Okay. But anyways, so the concept is that all the bots are like, no, we're going to be the guardians of the planet from now on. And so that's why they're rebelling, kind of thing, is that humans aren't to be trusted. There's going to be one bad egg that's going to mess it up for everyone else. There was something that did that. I don't want to point out PewDiePie in this because there was a lot of people doing making questionable content. But PewDiePie definitely initiated the whole drawback of the advertisers in YouTube. I'm definitely gonna say that because he was such a public face that when he did something so aggressive. But anyways, back to the game idea. Basically, one guy messes up for everyone. Let's just say that. Well, actually, the Void Mayonnaise isn't purple. So maybe not the Void Mayonnaise. These two were, though. And this one is, for some reason, the Star Flashes. And I think it means it's like good rare quality. Kind of like how the Epics flash. But yeah. So that's kind of the idea. I'm trying to get things together to get a Kickstarter for it, but it's actually a lot harder to get a Kickstarter going than it seems. You don't just go out and get it going. You have to have a business. Because, well, okay. Kickstarter requires a business PayPal, right? Business PayPal requires a business. So that means for me to start a Kickstarter, I have to go and start a business, get a business bank account, because I do want to keep things separate anyways. I would have made a separate account either way, but and then I need to go get a business PayPal to get a Kickstarter going. So and businesses aren't terribly hard to start, but I'm new at it, so it's going to be a learning process. So, anywho, that will be about it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe to catch the next episode as it comes out. I got something. I'm not sure what I got, but it made the little noise. Anywho, if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.